And these are images of former Chief Minister of the erstwhile state of Jammu and Kashmir, Omar Abdullah, leaving Jammu and Kashmir House en route the Prime Minister's house at 7 Lok Kalyan Marg. It's barely a 3-kilometer distance. But what's been extremely interesting is the statement by the patron of the National Conference, again former Chief Minister Farooq Abdullah, where Farooq Abdullah spoke of wanting to meet the Prime Minister to set forward talks, hear the Prime Minister talk about the road ahead. And he said nothing to do with Pakistan. He's not here to talk about Pakistan. When specifically asked by India Today's Ashok Singhal about Mehbooba Mufti talking about dialogue with Pakistan, he said that must be Mehbooba Mufti or the PDP's agenda. That is not his agenda. Rahul Srivastav, some have argued it's a climb down by the centre. This dialogue, the releasing of some political prisoners, including some elements like Sartaj Madani of the PDP. Is it a climb down, or because the situation is as normal as can be expected at this point of time, the centre wants to move ahead in this post-COVID environment to set the ball rolling on peace once again and democratic process in Jammu and Kashmir?
Gaurav, what is India's calling card as far as the entire globe is concerned? That we believe in democratic values. And Jammu and Kashmir, if we say, is an inherent, intrinsic part of India, then Jammu and Kashmir cannot be kept without the democratic electoral process. Now, it's been almost 2 years since there was a suspension as far as the democratic exercises are concerned in that region. Though there have been elections, the fact remains, Gaurav, that there is definitely certain amount of eyebrow raising happening as far as the global players are concerned. There is a certain degree of pressure on the centre that it has been long that if the governments wanted to say that Article 35A was one of the bigger deterrents as far as the growth of Jammu and Kashmir democratically is concerned, democratic resumption is a must. And that is why the government is, yes, definitely, there is a climb down. But Gaurav, you have covered defense and strategies for a very long time. And you know the value of a minor retreat. Minor retreat at times are major steps taken forward. And that is what precisely the government sources are saying. This step is meant to be that if India, the central government, manages to engage players who are in favor of resumption of democratic exercise within the framework of the existing rules for Jammu and Kashmir, it is perhaps the biggest positive that can be achieved. Now you will say, people are saying that there is opposition. Yes, within the government there were advisors who were not in favor. Right now, within the RSS and the BJP fold, there were voices which were feeling that negotiating back with forces against whom the measure was taken, like Mehbooba Mufti, is not a positive. Jammu is protesting. There are various groups which are protesting. But then, remember, the positive also is that Farooq Abdullah is not singing the same tune. He is the head of the PAGD, and right now he's talking that within the existing conditions and the existing rules, his door remained open to talking to the central government only, not the extraneous players as far as the Jammu and Kashmir trouble is concerned. And that is why the government is interested in an electoral democratic resumption in Jammu and Kashmir. And that is why, despite opposition, despite within the PAGD visible divisions, the government is going ahead with these talks. And Gaurav, also sometimes some bit of divisions and aspirations within a negotiating group are also great positives.
And you know, Rahul, what is extremely heartening, it took less than 2 years. It took less than 2 years for those pro-Pakistan voices in the valley to be completely sidelined. No one is even talking about them at this stage. The dialogue is with political parties that believe in the constitution, that believe in the nation, and that may have at one point of time said कि तिरंगा उठाने वाला कोई नहीं रहेगा, but now are singing a different tune, Rahul.
Gaurav, that's perhaps one of the most important points that you have flagged. why it is important that the rise of the PDP and the subsequent going with the government and also then the breakdown indicated one very clear thing, that the middle path pursuers in Jammu and Kashmir stand to lose ground democratically and otherwise if the strident forces get a greater voice. That element, that Pakistan-backed groups in Kashmir are not really, do not really like a strong leader like Farooq Abdullah or a promising leader like Omar Abdullah. And that is where a kind of a fear of losing ground and relevance in Jammu and the Kashmir region especially has created a new set of players like say Farooq Abdullah taking a stand today. And that is where lies the ray of hope, that those who fear that their political relevance may go down if the stridence goes up in the Kashmir region is perhaps one of the core foundations on which talks from today's meeting may proceed further.
Fair enough. Stay with me, Rahul. There are many questions that we will discuss during the course of the next several hours. Just about 12 minutes and 47 seconds left for that very important meeting. And Pooja, there are big questions at this stage. What will be the end game? Or it's more important to take that important first step, Pooja.
So there are these 5 big questions that I've compiled primarily for a perspective of what could this meeting mean. On top is the Gupkar alliance. Do they have an open mind to be able to discuss further on possibilities of new governance for Jammu and Kashmir? Question number 2, will the Gupkar alliance members bow to the domestic compulsions, forget Pakistan, forget any outside interference, focus on Jammu and Kashmir and India's matters? Will the Gupkar members, which is a reference primarily to the Kashmir-based Netas, Muftis and Abdullahs, agree to a specific reference by the government? Will they see a new template as a loss of power? So big questions there coming in. Can Modi align political will of Delhi and Gupkar? This will be most important, the biggest test for Narendra Modi as the Prime Minister, to be able to form an alignment between the Kashmir-based, Jammu-based leaders to that of what the Delhi also intends. Over to you, Gaurav.
It indeed is. I need to slip into a very quick break here. 11 minutes to go for that all-important meeting. 11 minutes and 27 seconds. This is a new dawn in Jammu and in Kashmir. We're leaving you with these images of leaders, both from Jammu and Kashmir, on their way to 7 Lok Kalyan Marg for that meeting with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Back with lots more on this big story. Stay with us.